do enjoy cooking at Alpha Phi. I like seeing the reactions from the girls and knowing that they're being well fed. I've heard horror stories. Well, from the girls' point of view, it's good to have a good cook in the house. It makes their stays better. I've heard horror stories from past residents that didn't have a good cook, and just staying at the house was always awful because there was never anything to eat. They were always hungry, which affected their studies, affected their school performance. I do enjoy cooking at Alpha Phi. I like seeing the reactions from the girls and knowing that they're being well fed. I've heard horror stories. Well, from the girls' point of view, it's good to have a good cook in the house. It makes their stays better. I've heard horror stories from past residents that didn't have a good cook, and just staying at the house was always awful because there was never anything to eat. They were always hungry, which affected their studies, affected their school performance. I started cooking at a very young age. My mom taught me around when I was about 5 years old how to cook, grilled cheese or peanut butter and jelly, and then from there I just kind of did more and more things on my own. Like when I was hungry, instead of getting mom to make something, I would make it myself. So she got me into it at a very young age, and with Boy Scouts I liked cooking, doing the camp cooking and cooking over an open fire or things like that. My first cooking job was at Burger King, and I did a few fast food places through high school, and then when I came to college I worked at Eaton Park. Was there during my college time, and then did a few other restaurants around Morgantown until I finally settled down with Mario's Fishbowl. I like the feedback I get when I make a good meal, and then actually eating the good meal as well. Some meals I just let it go. I mean, I know how it's going to taste, and I know it's going to taste good. So, yeah. I pretty much got it all down. There are a few technical things like knife skills I wish I was a little bit better at. Like when you see some of the videos of the Japanese students blindfolded, super chopping, and you get really fine ingredients. But for the most part, it's no recipe's impossible. Yeah. So if I don't know it, it wouldn't be hard to learn it. I like to cook more. Okay. Baking is fun, but it's really easy to mess up because once you put it in the oven, they say baking's more of a science and cooking's more of an art. So
you just cook a lot.
It's all over the place. I do like Middle Eastern food and like Northern European food. I was born in Saudi Arabia, so I do have an affinity for Middle Eastern stuff. But my family heritage is Norwegian and Scandinavian.
You do.
I do
a lot of it.
A lot of different things, but I do like Mediterranean and Middle Eastern food the most.